We are.
VR?
Are we?
VR?
Are we?
Ow.
I don't think this tells me. Oh yeah, there's a little people thing. Why is it blinking?
Oh, yep. I got the notification.
You got a notification.
I don't get notifications. You
Why?
don't have the bell.
Why don't you have the bell?
I do.
Ring the bell.
I
I
have.
think you rung the bell for me.
I did. You're right.
This is so weird.
Ring the bell. You're seeing it in like 4D.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes I do that, like in real life. Like I'll see things out of your eyes.
IRL.
Like I can see you looking at me through your eyes.
What's that? Are you some sort of a mystic?
I look dumb.
You are cuckoo cuckoo. Welcome everybody to the JLA member channel. It's Jim here. We're doing a little get to know me mukbang at our local McDonald's. We have not ordered yet because it is not 11 o'clock, or it's just turning over to the lunch menu. So we are going to get some chicken nuggets because they're easy to eat and they're not messy. Got my kids with me today. This is Alexander Hamilton, otherwise known as my daughter Bailey.
That's me.
And over there we've got Mitchell. Doesn't really want to be on camera.
Should turn it the other way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna level with you real quick. This is so behind.
What the lag is really
Unimaginable.
there's like a 10-minute or a 10-second delay. So it looks like we've got some people filing into the room. We've got 4 viewers so far. I think 2 of them are us. So I'm not sure who else is here. If you want to give a little wave, let us know that you made it. And we're gonna get Dinky X said, "Hey, the life with 5. Happy Sunday to you." How's the volume? Can you hear me? Because I'm trying not to yell because we're in public. So this is a little weird for me to stream in the public places like this. So trying not to draw too much attention to it so we don't get asked to leave. And we tried to find a booth that would not involve having many other people in it, but we'll see how that goes. So we're gonna order some food here in a minute and get this started. Maybe somebody will go up because they're gonna need to fry us up some chicken nuggets. Nikki, we are going to get some chicken nuggets. So if they need that. So my son is about to go up and get us some food. We're at McDonald's. I'm getting chicken nuggets today. Usually I'll get like the big double quarter pounders with cheese with the bacon and stuff, but just for the sake of having a mukbang, I don't want to have like a messy plate, messy face. And we're gonna take get to know me questions from everybody in the chat. Alexander Hamilton has some questions that I do not know, so we're going to be taken by surprise. Hey Pure, thanks for coming in again. Second time today in a double stream. No cute squirrels in this one. Hey Just a Girl, we are having a good weekend, at least I am.
I had a good weekend.
You went to see
I saw Hamilton.
the musical Hamilton, so that's why I keep calling her Alexander Hamilton. So
15 questions.
you have 15 questions. So okay, so little bit of a clickbait then with my thumbnail. I think I said that we would have 20. We have 15 questions to do the get to know me.
I had 14.
Nikki, I have 2 kids that I'm aware of. This is my daughter. She is 16.
Oh my god.
And my son is 19 and he is ordering our food because they just switched over to the lunch menu, and we wanted lunch food because fries. You can't come to McDonald's and not get the fries.
It was a really good musical. It was really good.
I've only heard about it. It's got the guy from Mary Poppins in it. I guess he's popular. What's his name?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, that guy. Pure clickbait. I demand my money back. That's right. Don't hit a dislike. All set? All right, so the order has been placed. The order has been placed. So we will be getting some food here pretty soon. They just switched over to the lunch menu, so Might take a few minutes before we get our food, but it'll be nice and fresh, which is rare at this location. But McDonald's is always good, right? So we got 4 in the room. I'm just gonna wait to see if we can get some more people in here. I need to see, how do you see a share button? I don't think that's the share button. I don't think I can share this out. No. Always a thumbs up. That's right. Thank you so much. So like, the way I'm doing this today, normally when I stream, I have my computer as well. So I have 2 different things. Hey, Tommy Brown. How are you doing? A reasonable facsimile. Right. They say it's all white meat chicken. So Pusa Studios, holy mackerel, thank you so much for coming. I'm so honored that you're in here. I love coming to your streams. And thank you from the Great White North stopping in. This is my daughter Bailey. We're doing a get to know me tag. We are close to 900 subscribers. We are only 8 away, I think, when I checked last. So I'm hoping to hit our 8 subscribers maybe during this stream, at least by today. And I should be with this stream at 25,000 views on my channel. So very excited about that. We've got some announcements to make. I guess we'll do that now while we're waiting for food. In Rochester, New York, we have the National Museum of Play. It's the Strong National Museum of Play. I've been given media access to do live streams inside of the museum. So I will be able to stream tours of the Video Game Hall of Fame and the Toy Hall of Fame. And they have some current inductees on display for the video games, and also for the toys, some of the past toys like the Magic 8 Ball and I don't know, I think like Barbie, and so it's going to be a really good time. I'm really excited about that. Hi Urban Flux, thank you for coming in. It's going good. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. We are at McDonald's. We are ready to get a little mukbang going on, and we're going to do some questions, Q&A from the chat, and also my daughter has questions for me that I do not know yet. It's going to be all random, get to know me questions. And I'm not looking at the camera, am I? I have to look at the Spider-Man.
Hi.
Yeah. So this is, Bailey's been on my stream a couple of times. We have a video, if you guys look through our playlist, we played Monopoly, the Pizza Monopoly version. We played the whole gameplay, so that's about an hour and 15 minutes. Bailey is an avid cosplayer, so we did a thrift haul at Goodwill where we streamed shopping for some costume props. And she's tired because this weekend's been busy because we just saw Hamilton, the musical. That's your favorite musical of all time?
Yeah, the most favorite that I've seen. I don't really know.
In person?
Yeah.
You've been to quite a few musicals though.
I've seen Wicked and I've seen The Lion King. Yeah.
And you've been in musicals.
And I've been in a lot of musicals.
So.
Yeah.
She's the one that's going to carry the stream. That's where all the talent is, right there. Although she probably got most of it from me. Some people say we do have kind of a resemblance. I'm not sure. The DNA test results have not come back yet, so maybe she's mine.
Maybe Ancestry.com.
Ancestry.com, that's right.
Not show direct contact.
Yeah. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe. I am very close to hitting 900, and then just a few steps away from 1,000, which is really my ultimate goal. That was the goal I set for myself a little while ago. She is a star in the making. She's already a star. She's a star right here. Don't let my son hear that. He's getting our food.
It's almost ready.
Yeah. So Pusa, I don't know if you saw in the chat, because it was going so fast, you have so many people in the chat. I have family that live in Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. We haven't visited in quite a while, but we also live, Rochester, New York is relatively close to Niagara Falls, so I'm not really sure where in Canada you guys are, but we love our neighbors to the north. We have family up there. So
I have some friends in Hamilton, Canada.
Hamilton, Canada. So I'm so thrilled you're in the room today. I really appreciate it. Hi, April. How are you doing today? Doing good, I hope. It's a beautiful day. It's actually weather-wise pretty clear here in Rochester. We've had some rainy weather. So food has arrived. So we are going to have the official. So Pure, you have Cornwall, UK. You have people in Rochester, UK, and in Cornwall, UK. I think that's kind of a weird coincidence. So we are officially about to start eating some food. Did you get my toy? Look, I got a little Happy Meal toy. So this is Thor from the Avengers. McDonald's right now for their Happy Meals has the Avengers toys. If you've seen my channel before, you know I'm a big comic book nerd. And yeah, don't go in the garden. Stay here with us. Don't go back out there. But on Thursdays now, I've titled my Thursday live streams Thor's Day. Because if you've seen some of my past streams, I have my Thor Hammer of the Lights, and I have a red cape. So we're going to have some fun on Thursdays with Thor's Day. And that's actually dedicated to one of my viewers who I recently made a moderator, Tiffy Richards. She has a cat named Thor, and she always asks for the Thor hammer. So we are gonna, let's show some of the food that we've got. I just went basic today with, look at these golden nuggets. They are so fresh. You can feel the heat. Montreal, okay. Between Montreal and Kingston out there and shooting up the side of Cornwall. Yeah, so that's not far at all. Very cool. That is really neat. Here are some golden fries. I have a Diet Coke. I know, doesn't make sense. I'm eating at McDonald's and I get a Diet Coke. But it's strictly because of the taste. I don't care about the calories. So while we are still waiting for a few more people to pop into the stream, I'll give you guys just a quick rundown if you've never been to my channel. On Mondays and Tuesdays I do live streams at 7:30 p.m. That's a new start time. We do a live stream during the WWE live wrestling matches. And we don't show the matches, but it's kind of playing in the background. Hi Katrina, thank you so much for stopping in. And so we're starting now at 7:30 because we were getting so many people in the chat before the stream went live. I decided to do like a VIP pre-show chat for half an hour. So those are on Mondays and Tuesdays at 7:30 now. And on Thursdays we have Thor's Day, and that's going to be random chat starting at 7. And then Saturday and Sunday mornings we do the squirrel window cam. And yeah, Pusa, you should go. Let them know that you were sent from the JLA member channel, and maybe they'll give you a discount on your lunch today. So yeah, at 7 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays. McDonald's ASMR, yeah. So yeah, I was hoping to debut my new microphone this week, and I got the power supply for it, but it didn't come with the cords that I need. So I wasn't able to hook that new microphone up, but hopefully we'll get that set up soon. What do you have to drink? She's got a strawberry
banana smoothie.
She loves those. They're so good. My son has what do you got? The bacon quarter pounder with cheese. I also got a McChicken sandwich. It's got the lettuce falling all over the place. I'm really not a fan of these mukbangs because I hate eating and talking at the same time.
8 years ago or so. And it was basically the same ones you buy at Lowe's. It's just that when people
There's a channel, Mickey XOXO. She does mukbangs, and I don't know how she does it. She like eats a whole Papa John pizza and talks to 80 to 100 people. Hi, your friendly otaku. I hope I said that right. Thank you for dropping the like. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Make sure you guys are subscribers. We're trying to get to 900 today. And feel free to network between each other in chat. We don't want to ask in chat directly for any subs or any of that type of stuff. We're not doing that kind of a stream, but we are in about, let's see, we're about 4 minutes away from starting the Q&A, questions and answers. So we'll see how that goes. It should be interesting. There's really no question topic off limits, but we would appreciate, because I have my children with me, that we kind of kept them relatively PG. I do have friends with smaller children than mine that do watch my channel as well, so I do try to keep things family friendly as much as I can. Wow. These are so good. They're so hot right now. On top of it all, Mickey eats all that and ends up, yeah, I don't know how she does it. It's amazing. Her energy level is so high. She's so fun to watch. She's also on Twitter, and she posts some stuff on Twitter. Yeah, I keep gaining weight. The more mukbangs that I do. I do pizza mukbangs every once in a while, and I only end up eating like 3 slices of pizza in the course of 2.5 hours. But Mickey XOXO, she'll eat a whole pizza. It's amazing. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to try one of the nuggets. This is the barbecue sauce. I have barbecue, and I also have spicy buffalo. Yeah, it's actually become a little bit more to me than what I initially thought it would. It's a good question, and I have a few friends that have asked me it. So I started my channel on October 19th, 2007. And at the time, it was just created for me to post some old videos from a cable access TV show that I was on in the 1990s. So I had a TV show that ran every Saturday nights for 2 hours live in the neighboring town from where I live now. And we had all these videotapes, and we converted them to DVD, and then I uploaded some of them to YouTube. And then I never did anything after that. So my posts were in 2007. And then about in November of this past year, I injured my knee. And I was not able to be very mobile. And I had to take a lot of time off of work. So I was watching a lot of YouTube. And I thought maybe I'll start doing some stuff with the channel, and then my kids were supporting me, giving me ideas for content to do, and then I just was exposed to this live stream thing that I hadn't really participated in. So now it's turning into a huge part of my life, and over the past couple of years I've suffered pretty badly with depression and anxiety, and for quite a while I was pretty much a shut-in, suicidal, and had a lot of mental health issues that kept me in and out of the hospital. But I'm finding so many good support through YouTube that it's really become probably the best therapy I've had in the past 3 years. So this year I feel the best I have in probably about 3 years. Here about a month before I started for the first time. Awesome, yeah. Hi Pat Richards, hi. If I've missed anyone in chat, I really apologize. It's really difficult for me to see the chat on my phone. Roscoe616, that is my newest moderator. That would be my #1 son. Are you showing as a moderator on your screen? Because it doesn't show me.
Yeah, I've got the little wrench by my name.
My son's a big tool.
I am used all the time at work, so.
People are chatting with you. All right. So, okay. So it is 11:20 officially. Snowball, thank you so much for coming in. I think we just became friends recently. I really appreciate it.
11 likes.
We're up to 11 likes. That's outstanding. So, most of you may have seen previous other people's videos on YouTube, and there is the very popular get to know me tag. SpongeBob is now Japanese. Welcome back to the channel. I love it when you come in. Love your name. You always stand out. Thank you so much for coming in. So we're doing the get to know me tag. So my daughter has questions prepared that I don't know. I don't know the questions. She's going to ask them, and we're going to get my real time reaction and answer to them. And then we're also going to take questions from chat. So are we ready for, let me see some question mark chat, and then we'll know that it's time for a question. So while we wait for some question marks in the chat, I'm going to eat another nugget. I'm going to eat another golden fried nugget. Want to thank me for my candid answer. Kusa, thank you for that comment. It's very, very, very nice. And I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry.
I literally
can't
in
help
chat
it.
I said, I hope he doesn't cry.
I'm gonna cry. It's because of like channels like yours, Kusa, that I've like really developed like these good relationships with other people. And there's regular people now that come to my channel, and we just have regular conversations. And it's really something a year ago that I would not have thought I would be even able to do. It wasn't even anything that I was interested in doing. I was living day by day, day for day. I had no outlook past the next day, and now I have like these plans. So it's a big difference. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. Can we not make me cry in public, please? Can we just make that a rule? Make that a chat rule? Even though I cry at the drop of a pin. Please don't anyone even start singing any of the songs from Frozen, because then I'm a wreck. So I didn't see any question marks in chat, but I may have missed it because of all the crying. So when we see there's some question marks from Roscoe.
Get it going.
All right. So and also let me know how the sound is. It's getting a little busier here at the restaurant, and we're all in it together. And thank you. But remember, channels like us are lucky happy. Thank you so much, Lisa. Katrina, you agree, but you do think that it has to do with YouTube adding this live stream experience? Yes, it is. That is true. I have to tap the screen. I only began about a year or less ago. What are you doing? Oh,
Switched it around.
I did? So it was on Mitchell for a minute? Oops, sorry. Sorry about that.
I'm going to look.
All right, so we did get some question marks, even though they were from my moderator. So we're going to do our first question. from Alexander Hamilton over here is going to ask the first question. So ask it very loudly. I'll get my reaction.
It was just me eating fries.
All right, technical difficulties. I'm still learning. I'm growing.
I love that. That was so good.
Okay.
First question.
Explain your YouTube name.
Oh, that is a great question. I get that all the time. That's actually a very good question. Thank you. So the JLA member channel, JLA member it stands for Justice League of America. And it is a tag name that I've had for 27, 28 years actually. This new internet thing was created called AOL, America Online. And it was this fantastic new thing where you could go into these chat rooms and you paid a monthly fee and you could get this email address and you could title it anything you wanted. So I wanted a unique email address because back 30 years ago people always just used their names. And my name is Jim Martin. It's a very common name. I wanted to stand out. I'm a big fan of superheroes and comic books. So I created JLA member. And it has stuck with me all this time. And so that is where it comes from. So when I'm in streams, typically I will be referred to as JL Amber. And I totally get it because it's not really easy to read, channel names for the way that they are meant to be pronounced or the intent. And I'm sure I screw up people's all the time. But so that is the JLA member channel because I am the JLA member. So, all right, so that was question one. We'll do one more question from Bailey Lagosa and Bailey Lagosi, and then we'll open up chat.
Two questions already.
There's already questions in there? Why have I not seen them? All right, well, what was one of the questions from chat?
From Pure is DC versus Marvel, which is better?
Pure wants to know DC versus Marvel. Interesting. So, Marvel movies right now, live action Marvel movies, they're number one. DC animated movies, number one. DC live action television shows, number one. Comic books, I'm about 50-50. I'll probably lean toward DC because the only comic book that I actively read are the Batman 1966 TV spin-off comic. And they do all sorts of crossovers from it's like the TV show from the 1966 Batman never went off the air, and it just continued on into comic. So I think that makes DC maybe number one. So maybe DC. I do subscribe to the DC Universe streaming channel, and they have some great live television shows on that as well. So good question, Pure. I guess DC won that one.
And then
one more question from chat.
From Husa asked, what are your hopes for your channel for the next 6 to 12 months?
My goals for my channel for the 6 to 12 months. That is a great question. I really want to get into my city, into the community. I live in Rochester, New York, and we're not a very financially stable city. It's kind of a dirty city. There's a lot of crime. The graduation rates are low.
The school district.
But we have a lot of really beautiful things in Rochester. And there's a lot of things that originated here, like Kodak, Genesee Brewing Company. I mentioned the Strong Museum of Play earlier. So I want to travel in my physical community and kind of bring that to the channel a little bit. But I also want to continue to grow my creative content and
in a year.
I'm looking forward to expanding my tech
And then most of
savvy ness and getting a better computer. I want to get into the green screen. I want to do more original comedy sketches and filmed video like I used to do for my cable access shows, like actual self-written products where I write, produce, and star in and have friends act. I also have my paranormal group, which I've kind of integrated into the channel. So we'll continue to like post some of our ghost hunt and abandoned building locations into the channel. So it's really kind of a variety of stuff. I hope that answered it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for another nugget. I don't know if chat turned off or we just haven't had very active chat.
No, you've had active chat, that's for sure.
Maybe it's like so active that it's not coming up. So we want to do another get to know me question from my little nugget over there.
Why did you start making videos? Kind of already mentioned that before, but
So, when I was in high school, I was always active in sports and school yearbook, the school senate, like yearbook staff, and after high school, I had my cable access show. So I've always had like this creative itch, and never really had good. I've had good outlets, and then for a brief period of time when kind of adult life kicks in and you have to kind of focus on family and work, but now I'm kind of getting to the tail end of that, so I can start refocusing on the creative side and having fun. I'm learning again to focus on my own happiness, and I think that's a big part of it, and that's why I want to create more videos, show myself a little more self-love, and you know, these guys are all awesome. These two kids, I'm very lucky to have the kids that I've had, so at least the two that I know of.
You have another question.
Another question.
Yeah. From Katrina, she asks, do your kids like the fact that you have a YouTube channel?
I don't know. Do you? She does.
I love it.
Mitchell loves it. Moderator Roscoe616, he loves it. She loves it. I think at first though, you guys were like a little, like, what are you doing?
At first I was like, man, he's over his head in this, because the YouTube algorithms aren't favoring anybody now.
Yeah.
And you have to be somebody to have likes on whatever. But you're doing it, and you're almost at 1,000, so I'm very proud.
Yeah.
And I say that all the time.
That's cool. Yeah, they've been very supportive. They've actually been, they've seen me at my worst over the past couple of years, so I don't want to answer for them, but I think that they're happy to see me actually just being active in general. So if this was the outlet that I found to become more active in real life, then I'm guessing that they're happy with that. If I had decided to become a used car salesman and that was my outlet to become back into life and re-energized, I think they would have supported that as well. But I'm not going to be selling used cars anytime soon. All right, Bailey, ask me another one. Rapid fire.
what do you enjoy about YouTube?
What do I enjoy about YouTube? Well, a lot of it has been the unexpected networking and friendships that I've formed. It's been a real treat just meeting some people, and it's exposed me to some really creative content and people that make me laugh so hard. There have been people that I've come across their channels and I just roll on the floor laughing at some of the stuff. And then there's been some other stuff that's been very touching about people telling their stories of their depression that I've felt connected to, and then I've been able to have like off YouTube kind of connections with people because of similar backgrounds and experiences.
Yeah, no,
You guys are like done with all your food.
Yeah.
after I got
I'm not the one talking that much.
I went on, I started with the Cobra, and it was costing me
So
$500.
My chat screen is basically done. I don't see any chat. Are there still chatters?
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Why can't I see? Oh, there.
This one was $500.
We were all see like that seems like old. Oh, what's happening? Oh, maybe that's why. Holy cow! There's been tons of chat. Whoa.
Yeah, you've got everybody in here just chatting it up.
I'm so sorry, everybody. Whoa, really not used to.
And we're getting a call.
And we're getting a phone call. Like, how do I get rid of this now? Oh no. Okay, so I'm working on getting my chat back in line.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Katrina. I love that they're with me too. I was kind of iffy about, like, they're old enough, they're teens, 16 and 19, so if they were younger, I might have thought different about exposing them to a lot of my stuff. But like I said, they've seen me already at my worst. So I had a stroke about, what was it, 5 years ago?
Oh my God!
And it was
Has it been that long?
It was basically in front of them. So when I say they've seen me at my worst, they've seen me through a stroke, depression, and everything in between.
They don't want to listen to that.
Let's see, Kusa, love the work I have done on our channel. Oh, and that's how they inspire. Yep. All right. So I make sure you guys hit the like, and we're gonna keep going with questions.
Let's see. This is kind of a self-explanatory one. Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts?
Yes.
I believe that there is unexplained energy that manifests in ways that I don't understand, but I do know that I have had experiences where I've either been touched or heard voices in places that have been deemed haunted. So I do kind of believe in ghosts. Pusa, hello to all the awesome people. Please smash me like that. Pusa, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. So Mitchell, do I have any questions from chat? Hi, Simply Shannon. Wow, awesome. I am into paranormal. I do have a paranormal group. There is a few things on my channel. If you look for the playlist titled Owl Paranormal. But we are in the process of changing our names from Owl Paranormal to Random Encounters and Destinations. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff over the summer. So you guys are networking. I love it. It's awesome. I'm glad that I can offer some of that to you guys to do between each other. Are there any more chat questions? No. So we're going to go right into another Get to Know Me tag mukbang question from Bailey.
Tell the story of how you met Trevor.
Baby boy himself. Big man.
I don't know how I met Trevor. So, if you haven't watched my channel, in the mornings on Saturdays and Sundays, I have a squirrel that comes to my window on my fire escape. And about a year and a half ago or so, I noticed the squirrel was on my fire escape, so I started leaving food out. And I would notice that the squirrel would come, eat the food, but then stay there. Hi Cameron, thank you for coming in.
Okay, I'll catch up with you later.
I noticed that the squirrel would come to the window when there wasn't food and would get up on its hind legs and look in my window and be looking for me. And then when he would see me coming, he would get off the fire escape, let me open the window, and I would put food out, and then he would come back for it. And then my son came up with the idea to live stream it, and it's actually become quite a success, in my opinion. It's really fun. Yeah, Pure, you've been there. This weekend was a great weekend for checking out my squirrel. A lot of activity from the squirrel this weekend. Well, only because the topic came up, I felt it was appropriate to mention. What happened? Oh. Speaking of paranormal and ghosts and spirituality, I feel compelled to let you know you are a psychic medium. That's awesome. I'm so into that.
Got another question.
I'm very interested in it. What, you have a question?
Yeah, from Pure is, do your kids believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've had stuff happen.
Mitchell,
I haven't that much. Sadly.
at the house that we used to live at before the downfall of my life, and then while I'm still in the rebuilding of it, but we lived in a house that my son swore that his bedroom had activity in it. So one
It's more than just the
afternoon,
bedroom.
while he was at school, I took my equipment in there and did an EVP session in the middle of the afternoon, and to date, it's some of my clearest EVP responses, direct responses to questions that I've gotten anywhere that I've gone. So yeah, they believe. Mitchell firsthand experience.
Yeah, I've had a window open on me.
Yep, he had window open up on him, and just fun stuff like that.
I'm not so lucky.
I remember that. When I did the investigation in my son's bedroom and got the reaction, you were immediately like, well, do my room. And nothing, there was no activity in her room. Let's see, Hearts Adventures, hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry to be eating, but I guess that's the point
That's what a
between a
mukbang
mukbang,
is.
like that's the technical thing, as much as I do not enjoy trying to talk and eat at the same time. So what else? We got another question, let's go. What time are we at right now? 11:42.
Nope, just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is there a question from chat?
Nope,
Nope, okay.
just chatting with people.
Okay, let's see. My questions are really dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Here's a really dumb one. What's your spirit animal?
Oh, my spirit animal. That is actually a good question. I think I would say a wolf is my spirit animal. I've always been drawn to the Wolfman Universal Studios movies, and there's a reason for it. I know you're laughing over there behind the camera, but if you look at the story of the Wolfman, he's a tragic character who didn't choose to be bitten by the wolf. He was trying to do the right thing and save someone. He gets bitten by a wolf, and now he's a werewolf, and he doesn't want to be. All he wants is peace. He wants to die. He doesn't want to be in that life. So I've identified with that character. And I also, there are Indian folklore of lone wolves, and I'm not going to try to tell the story because I'm not going to do it right, but there is a short one-page story that comes from Indian folklore about lone wolves and there being a good wolf and a bad wolf, and the son of one of the Indian elders asks, well, which wolf will win, the good wolf or the bad wolf? And the Indian father says, well, the wolf that you feed will be the one that wins. And so that's always kind of resonated with me as well, because of the energy that you put into whichever wolf. So wolf is my spirit animal. That's a long answer.
My friend just called you a furry.
I am a furry. That's awesome.
No.
Yeah, I'm a furry. I'm totally a furry.
I have to leave this
I'm going
chat
to the
now.
furry club right after this.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
I'm going to dance. I'm going to sing with all my furry friends.
Okay.
We're going to go out into the woods and have a furry party.
Stop.
I'm
Sorry.
scared for you.
I can hardly read the chat. If your children ever want to have a spiritual reading, let you know. Okay. I have not had a spiritual reading because I'm always, and I haven't used a Ouija board before or had tarot card reading because I really want an authentic, I need a comfort level that I'm going to get an actual authentic reading and not like a candy coated, like if something comes up in a reading that's not good, I want to know. I don't want the reading to be just geared toward positive if there isn't any, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. All right. Are you doing a better job keeping up with chat?
Yes.
You got to move over a little bit. This way. I want you. Yeah, there you go. Bailey's face during the past, during this part, is priceless.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what I'm doing.
Looking good.
Thank you, Pat Richards. Thank you so much. I got my Nightbot working. That's exciting, actually.
Nightbot.
You love Nightbot, yeah. So do we have any more questions from chat? No?
Nope,
So you
just
want
everyone.
got another questions? We'll keep the mukbang going. Hey, Tiffy, good to see you. I was, sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Tiffy Richard, everyone in chat, is my moderator that inspired my Thursday's live streams being called Thor's Day. And Tiffy, I'll give you a sneak peek at a toy I got today here at McDonald's. Look who it is. And he's got the little hammer. So you got to run down to McDonald's and get an endgame Thor toy. So basically, at this point, my food is freezing cold because I've been chatting instead of eating.
Oh my god.
I don't know how people do it. You do live streams. They help even family connect with deceased loved ones. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. I try to hit as many people's live streams because it's a good way to learn. You know, I'm always constantly watching people's live streams so I can learn techniques and things that work for other people. Matt, it was priceless. Oh, for you.
17 likes.
Oh, we're up to 17 likes. That's
I've got
cool.
11 people watching.
And there's 11 people watching. So that is pretty good for me to have 11 people consistently in here at one time. How many likes did you say? 17? Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be cool if I could get 25 likes. That's a pretty reasonable goal, I think. So the chat on my camera just comes and goes so fast.
You are 7 away from 900.
7 away. So we picked up a subscriber during this stream. So whoever that was, I appreciate it. I'll be able to check that later. Remember to like the stream if you're enjoying this McDonald's mukbang.
I'm doing my job.
Cameron, Mitch's dad, can I adopt you? You don't have a dad. Absolutely.
No, that's my friend.
Yeah?
He's asking, yeah.
Is that from Texas? The friend from Texas?
That's from, no,
No.
somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Okay. Yes, Cameron, I can be your adoptive father. Absolutely. There is a fee involved, though. You have to also remember Father's Day is coming, and I expect big gifts. Yeah, I like to help bring family and friends connection with deceased relatives. I like to help people understand the energy. I can't read fast enough. Sorry for my hand. Understand the energy that
Cameron's
exists
from
around that.
Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama. All right, all right. So you probably got one of those Confederate flags on your car. Do you? Is that you? At the JLA member chain, I'm not sure if you know we had a traditional pagan wedding in Iceland. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Who said that is so cool? Man, Iceland must be beautiful too. I wish the chat wouldn't disappear. Why doesn't it just stay up? Cameron is absolutely ready if he's LOLing. All right, who's ready for another question? You got any more?
They're all really dumb.
They're all perfect.
No.
They're wonderful.
They're dumb.
They're good.
Okay. Ha ha ha. What time did I
I'm a gay, that's illegal. Okay. So then you're wearing short shorts then. Daisy Dukes.
Oh my god.
The Dukes of Hazzards.
Let's see. What would you do to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Snowball, have a great afternoon. Thank you for stopping in. Oop, I just received a message letting me know that my credit card was used.
At McDonald's.
That was from McDonald's. So Bailey just asked me a question. What would I do to, what was it, prepare for?
Yeah.
The zombie apocalypse? Well, to prepare for it, you have to buy a lot of canned food and store water. But Bailey, since you were a baby, I've been preparing you for the zombie apocalypse. So I think this question is better. What was the first thing that I always told you to grab if the zombie apocalypse happens? And this is important for everyone in chat because it will make a difference to your survival. The first thing you grab if the zombie apocalypse happens is
Sneakers.
sneakers. You have to be able to run. You have to be able to run. And if you're in a group, the key is also you only have to be able to run faster than the slowest person in your group.
Me.
So yeah, that was always going to be designated as my son Mitchell. Bailey and I kind of had a contingency plan on what would happen if the zombie apocalypse did break out. And Mitchell didn't always make that plan or not. Yeah, personal YouTube page, if you type Iceland Viking wedding, it's usually the first recommendation. That's cool. Neosporin.
That's what Cam says to grab first.
Oh, grab Neosporin first.
Boo Boo's hurt.
I'd need a lab to create a cure. First thing to grab is a towel. Why do you need a towel first?
Sweating.
Because you're sweating. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, but sneakers. But I taught that to her from a very young age.
19 likes.
We're up to 19 likes?
Yep.
Man, if we get to 25 likes.
Here's a hard-hitting question
Uh-oh.
from Katrina
Hard
that
question.
may or may not make you feel bad later.
Okay.
Katrina asks, what does your wife think about you having a YouTube channel?
Well, that is an interesting question.
Very.
So, this year will be my wife and I 25-year wedding anniversary. But before everybody starts saying congratulations, we did separate a few years ago. A lot of it had to do with my mental health and me kind of being up and down and making some bad choices and things like that. And we're kind of at a point where we are right now better friends than we are as living together married couple. And that seems to have been the healthiest choice to make for me and for the kids because they were being exposed to a lot of just unnecessary negativity. So what does she think of my YouTube channel? I know that was a long roundabout. I'm really not sure what she thinks of it. She probably thinks it's weird. I'm just guessing. I don't know if she understands it. Do you guys ever talk to her about it?
Sometimes.
I don't think she's a subscriber. I would appreciate it if she would subscribe. I'm not really sure, but
You got another one from Katrina.
Nintendo 2009. Thank you. Is that another friend of Roscoe?
No.
Oh no, Nintendo. I've seen that before.
You got another one from Katrina is, what is your favorite hobbies? Like, what are some of the things you do?
My favorite hobbies. So I've got some kind of like lame relaxation hobbies, like coloring. I do coloring. I go to the movies a lot. Leanne Martin.
I'd like you to subscribe.
My wife is in here. Hi. I hope that answer was okay. Can we make her a moderator? Just kidding.
No.
So my wife is in chat, actually. Leanne Martin is in chat, so welcome. And she is a subscriber. Okay, I didn't know. Nintendo hit 1.4K. Awesome.
What?
That's awesome. So you must have just did that yesterday, right, Nintendo? What a tragedy. These fries were so good and hot when they first came to the table. And they are not right now.
This is my empty container.
They are not good fries at this moment. Katrina, it's totally cool. It's all good. Yeah. Awkward. Irish Train King, hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you. Yep, everybody's saying hi to everybody. That's cool. Leanne's going to have about 20 subscribers in a few minutes. If she networks right. Remember to hit the like.
Got 12
Katrina,
people in the
everything's good. JLA Number Channel. How are you and your family doing this Sunday? NKM, we are doing very good. Thank you.
Got 21 likes.
We are up to 21 likes. We're only 4 away from 25. Can we do it before the show ends? It's almost noon. We are in a public place occupying the space at this McDonald's, so I was only kind of counting on an hour.
They haven't kicked us out yet.
But they haven't kicked us out yet, so we'll keep going. Bailey, what do you have a question? What's your question? If that viewer named Leanne has questions, you filter those out. Bailey, what do you have? What do you got?
I just turned my phone off.
Why would you turn your phone off?
I just turned it off, okay? Describe yourself in 3 words.
Wow, describe myself in 3 words. Wow, that's really hard. 3 words to describe me. I want to use the word tragic. That keeps coming up, but I think it's because I gave that answer about the Wolfman. Okay. I'm going to say inspired. We're creative. I want to say curious. There's all sorts of things I'm curious about. You can take that in any context that you want because that's how it's intended. Boy, chat is going so fast. It's so hard. Irish Train King is so close to your goal of 400. Well, I know you'll get there. Keep doing it. Soft Butch.
That's
you guys
my friend.
ordered me a 6-piece. Yeah. I've just about got 6 pieces left because I'm eating so slowly. There's your 6-piece.
It's empty.
PayPal me $7 and we'll ship it to you.
My friends are here supporting you.
Your friends are awesome. Are they all subscribing?
Yes. I think so. I think they've already been subscribers from when you had less than 100 subscribers.
I've been here since like 2. Oh, that's a lie.
Yeah, Pusa, you gotta go.
24 likes.
24. Oh my gosh. We just need 1 more. No dislikes yet?
0 dislikes.
That's a big ratio.
That's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure that makes me feel very happy.
This authentic
I think,
kind of content is
I
great.
think you should do videos. Live streams is very therapeutic and healing for a lot of people regardless of what they're going through. I agree, Katrina. I agree. Only $7. You're on it. Yeah. Actually, I might have undersold those nuggets. I should ask for
that's
highest
like
bidder.
A little bit more than $1 for a nugget.
gotta pay for the cardboard.
Math is no good for me. But we gotta ship it too.
True.
Nintendo, you started making videos in 2007. Yeah, that's when I started my channel too. October 19th, 2007. We have 25 likes. Thank you. Simply Shannon, thank you for letting me know that. Simply Shannon, we were
Behind a little
together in about 5 different streams yesterday. It was so fun to see you pop up so often in the streams. That's what I'm talking about when it's like the question was asked about YouTube, you know, like one of the unexpected things is just that networking of friends that kind of develop over time in different chat rooms and things. Ghosts, McDonald's, feelings, what's not to like? Yeah, we got everything going on today at this stream. Come on, get in the camera here, Alexander Hamilton. You want me to tell them
I don't
what?
know how I keep going like away. I don't
So-
know how I keep drifting.
I had a nickname for Bailey when she was younger. I used to call her Bailey Lugosi, or Bella, after the actor Bela Lugosi, my favorite vampire ever. Because when you were a kid,
Best vampire.
we would watch Dracula's Daughter together, which Bela Lugosi is not in, by the way. But his daughter is. And you were just a baby, you couldn't even speak yet. But I would say Dracula's Daughter to you, and you would do what?
I have no idea. I was a baby.
You would go,
Ah,
yeah.
I'm a baby.
A little more scary than that. A little more scary.
I'm a baby. I
Don't
know.
be embarrassed. Show everybody.
Ah,
Yeah. Show everybody.
Piss.
Oh, I just yeah. $7 nuggets. Can't go wrong. Yep.
What?
Go ahead. We're ready for another question, Bailey.
I'm not.
Go on the interweb and just pull up some questions.
I almost just asked the same question that I've already asked.
Katrina, you found your channel from Pusa Studios. I don't know if that's directed at me, but if you did, that's awesome. Thank you. Pusa Studios, one of my favorite streams. Cameron Dawkins is laughing out loud. Laughing LOL. Go ahead.
What do you do to prepare yourself for a video or like a stream?
Oh my gosh. Well,
We get here early.
yeah, so part of my depression and anxiety has created a obsessive compulsive disorder, which I get like this major anxiety attack about having to go places, so I have to be there like super early. But preparing for things, I do a lot of note cards, and there's can't really see. I've got like note cards, kind of like cue cards like you would use in a TV studio. Since I did that television show back in the 90s, I kind of picked up that habit of having cue cards
2 questions.
in certain areas so that they're insight for me as reminders. I also have a new business card that I'm debuting. So that's my business card. So Mitchell says we have questions. The JLA Member Channel just checked out your The Greatest Show on Earth opening from your cable access show. Yeah, we did. It was a 2-hour live show every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Unfortunately, back then, copyright was not like a thing as it is now. So all those videos from my old show are so full of copyright issues that I haven't posted any new ones. But I have stacks of old videos. We did the show for over 5 years. So if you can imagine, every Saturday for 5 years we did a 2-hour live show, and we did holiday specials too. We had newspaper articles here in the city written about us. We won an award for doing live coverage from a winter storm that we literally got snowed in overnight. Hey Tiffany Santos, what's going on? Got my work wife in the chat and my actual legal wife in the chat, so that's awkward. Say hi to each other. Okay, what's the next question?
So, from my friend, Soft Butch.
Soft Butch.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, if I could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? Boy, that should be an easier question. I want to go to Disneyland in Florida, but I think if I could go anywhere, I would. Romania is my number one go-to destination because I really want to see the Carpathian Mountains, and I want to travel through the historic countryside from where a lot of my favorite Universal Studio horror movies stories are based on. So Romania would be my number one, and then Disneyland, Florida, or Disney World, Florida, Disneyland. Star Trek Fantasy League, who would be your captain, second engineer, and medic? Kirk. Second, Kirk. I would go with Riker, and engineer Scotty. Medic would be Bones. I'm kind of a classic Star Trek guy, but I do like Riker. I thought he was kind of fun. I've met William Shatner and I've met James Doohan, so I have an attraction to those characters because I've physically met them. Leonard Nimoy, I'm a big fan of his, so that's a tough one. What is that? God rest his soul. Okay. What other questions do we got? This is going on...
From NKM.
Okay.
4 things that make you most or extremely happy.
4 things.
4
That's too
things.
many.
Well, Bailey, Mitchell are 2 of the top 4. Chicken nuggets is the 3rd. And this hot sauce on top of the nugget is the 4th thing that makes me happy. So there are 4 things that make me happy.
Wow. From my friend Cam.
Okay.
If we had pets, which we do, did they ever react to ghosts? I think so.
I don't know that the pets ever did react to them, but I do think that animals definitely do have responses to.
Shows at my store.
I think
An old lady.
pets definitely do have a reaction to any kind of paranormal activity.
I mean, a cat talks to God.
I mean, I think our cats now do definitely talk to God.
The note cards are cute and shows that I care. Thank you. I actually wish I could show you. I even created, similar to my handmade business cards, I created a calendar. So I actually schedule out a whole month's worth of what I'm going to do for the month, so that if I do get invited to go somewhere, I can coordinate my schedule around my YouTube channel schedule. Yeah, William Shatner, Montreal boy. Yep, absolutely. And Cameron's saying that your doggos have. So what do we? I can't even see how many people are in chat anymore. 10 people in
10.
chat.
Wow.
Holy man, double digits. And we already broke the 25 like barrier, and we haven't been kicked out. So this is a win.
Yeah, no dislikes either.
This is a mukbang win.
McWin. McWin.
What's a work wipe? So you know when you're at work, you have that one go-to person that's kind of like your bestie at work, but you never see them outside of work. So Tiffany is probably my current bestie at the store that I work in now. And because she's of the opposite gender, I just jokingly call her my work wife. So I think it's a kind of a common phrase. If you have a kind of a bestie at work, it's funny to call them your work wife or work husband. That's all. Very platonic. Nothing. Nothing. She's much too old for me. If I was even interested, she knows it. She's too old. You got a question, Bailey?
Who's your hero?
My hero. That's a really difficult question. I don't know. Like real life hero, I'm drawn to like people that kind of like do things like I have a friend who's a firefighter, and that's been a passion for his entire life. And he grew up taking care of a mother with multiple sclerosis, and he excelled in high school, went to college to be an engineer, and it didn't work out for him, and he really loved firefighting, So he dedicates his life to being a city fireman, and he's a great father and devoted husband, and he was a friend that I've had all through high school, and it's people like that that I consider to be like heroes. So I think that would be my answer to that. I hope that's not being too cheesy.
Very good.
Like, I could say Batman. Batman's my hero. Any questions from the chatters?
From Katrina,
Yeah.
what are your favorite snacks?
My favorite snacks. I love popcorn. There is a current candy bar that's actually been around for a very long time, and I can only find it at the dollar store, and it's called a nut roll. And it's really good. It's like, I don't know what this, it's like caramel and there's nuts, and it's really good. That's like my current, I go through phases, but I eat a lot of popcorn. You know, potato chips are good, but I think that nut roll, that's kind of like a guilty pleasure snack. I love salty nuts, so they're so good.
Good to know.
So I ordered a 10-piece nugget an hour ago, and I've still got 3 left. So I have had kettle corn. I love kettle corn, especially when it's fresh, when it's freshly popped in the big kettle. Like you can get that at fairs. I love that. Love it. So what else?
What job would you be terrible at?
Wow.
Let me do what I want. It's also a 10-piece chicken nugget box. Thanks.
What job would I be terrible at?
Yeah.
I think any job that would require like technical skills or hands-on mechanical skills. I'm not really very good at mechanical stuff. Like after this live stream, I have to go get a windshield wiper for my car, and I literally can't handle the simple process of putting on a windshield wiper. So I will be asking the person that I buy the windshield wiper from at the Advanced Auto Parts place to put it on for me. So I would say anything mechanical like that. If you have the aptitude to do those kinds of things, yeah, anything outside, that's a good point. Anything yard work related, yeah, definitely cannot handle outdoor work activities for sure. So I'm going to gobble down 2 more nuggets. We'll probably go for about another 15 minutes because I don't want to be intruding on McDonald's for too much longer. It will have been an hour and a half. So we'll go for about 15 more minutes. If you guys have any last minute questions, Mitchell is rapid fire reading chat for me because I can't keep up.
From Pure
Asks,
do you think there could be life somewhere else in the universe, and what do you think they would think of Earth?
I do think there's... the struggles of McMukbang. Yeah. I definitely think that there's the chance of there being life off our planet. It just statistically makes sense that there would be. What that entails, I have no idea. I just think that there's such, in our own solar system, 12 planets, such a small fraction of what's out there. We have no idea whether or not we will ever in our lifetime or in our entire world's history ever make actual, contact that can be, like the movie Independence Day. I have no idea. Yeah, you know what, Pure, I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. I couldn't connect. The McDonald's Wi-Fi has, must be like security block from me using my Streamlabs. So I'm actually going off regular cell. Am I buffering? Is that why that comment came up?
Mm-mm.
No? Good. Oh, okay. Katrina. trying to do some readings over the end. That's interesting. That could be dangerous. Oh,
You guys are both Aries.
we are what?
Both Aries.
Right. That is scary. I camera down. So yeah. So I'm missing stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So Bailey, go ahead.
Cam was just talking about ghosts and stuff.
Go ahead.
What skill would you like to master?
Hey, DJ Mike. How are you doing, my friend? We are almost to 900. I appreciate you coming in today. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, hopefully in the WWE stream. So what skill would I like to master? I really wish that I was able to draw better. I know that sounds weird, but I have like this artistic feeling inside my skin and my blood. But when I try to translate it to paper, it's not quite there. You're much better at that than I am. So that, what other skills would I like to master? I wish I was more tech savvy when it comes to like using computers and cell phones, setting up my streams, things like that. All right, DJ Mike, thank you. Uncle Mikey changed his name to DJ Mike TV, and he is a very loyal supporter. I appreciate that. Well, while she looks for a question, I'm going to do a little self-promotion because we've got about 14 minutes left. So I'm going to use my cue cards because I have a few announcements. You may have not been in here earlier when I announced that I was given media clearance for the Straw Museum of Play here in Rochester, New York. So I've been given permission to do live streams from within the National Museum of Play here in Rochester, New York. That is the home of the Video Game Hall of Fame and the Toy Hall of Fame. So I'm in the process of coordinating with their media contact about setting up my time that I can go in there. And I'm planning on doing maybe 2 different live streams showcasing the Video Game Hall of Fame and then the toy. And they also have a beautiful, humongous butterfly atrium. And so I'm working on that. I did mention that my paranormal group, we're changing our name to Random Encounters and Destinations, so you should be looking for stuff coming up about that. I'm also planning on doing a sleep apnea awareness live stream overnight. It's going to be where I kind of explain my experience with sleep apnea and how people die from it. I had a grandfather that died from sleep apnea. I have sleep apnea and I use a CPAP. And so I want to be clear that I'm not doing it for the sake of getting watch hours, but I do think there might be interest in people seeing what it looks like to see somebody sleep with one of those CPAPs masks. So I'm planning on doing a sleep apnea awareness stream where I actually sleep. Yeah, so during this live stream today, my channel hit 25,000 views. So we are now over 25,000 views, and that happened during this stream, and we are so close to 900 that I can taste it.
Yeah, you're at 893.
893, so close, so close. So Katrina, if you're asking me about joining that group, the paranormal group that I'm talking about, it's an actual physical group of us that have been together for a couple of years, and we go and do, cemetery tours, or we do ghost investigations and things like that. I'm just infusing my channel into the mix by filming it now. It's something that we've already done. So when I say group, I mean it's like a physical, like the Scooby Gang or Buffy the Vampire Slayer type of group. So we got about 10 more minutes, so cram questions in and we'll do rapid fire. I'm done eating, I can't eat it anymore. It's all cold. McDonald's has been very gracious to not kick us out, so I do appreciate that. All right, Bailey, go ahead.
What is the strangest thing that you've ever come across?
The strangest thing I've ever come across. That's kind of a strange question, Bailey. Probably that question. Next.
That question.
Okay.
I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you like best about your father? What do you like best about your dad?
That question next.
Oh, touche. Let's see, come down to Texas and down Saratoga Road. Texas, when I think of the state of Texas, I think of shotguns, whiskey, illegal aliens, and just really hot, uncomfortable weather. But I appreciate the invitation.
You look good.
NKM is a nurse, and sleep apnea is nothing to write home about. Yeah, it's a serious thing. I don't know if my wife is still in the chat, but she would tell me how often that I would just stop breathing in my sleep. And some nights she would not sleep well because she was constantly watching me. Roscoe is truly the strangest thing, yes. Right in the feels. What happened right in the feels? What happened? I don't have any feelings. That's not true. I'm a big crybaby. Any get to know me questions from the chat? Because we're winding down. We got a few more. Bailey's struggling. You got one ready? If only there was a way for you to access questions through a remote.
They're all bad.
Through a remote mobile device. Mitchell, do you have any questions? Mitchell, what do you like best about your dad?
That question. No. I don't know. There's a lot of things to like.
There's a lot of things to like. All right. He hates the South. Soft. I don't hate the South. I just don't like it invading my North. Hello. Texas here. Katrina, Texas. I didn't mean any disrespect to Texas. I've had friends that have lived in Austin, Texas.
I have some friends in Texas.
It's a beautiful state. Wonderful looking flag. Fly it proudly. And I know there's more to Texas than those stereotypical jokes. Those were just jokes. That was my sarcastic sense of humor. So what do we got left? How many are? I can't see anything.
There's no
see how it's
questions in
white.
chat.
All of the.
11. Here, I'll put my head right there.
I'm so sorry to hear that, JLA. I'm glad you have a very, very strong family unit. Yeah, I don't really have a strong family unit.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm being told I do. I apologize.
Producers in the back say yes.
I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
News alert. I do. So, all right. So Bailey is not even attempting to find more questions.
I can't do
She
it.
can't.
I
do
just
it.
can't. It's just not happening.
Yeah. So Bailey should be up at the counter filling out an application, but she's not. And she does have her driver's license. Do you have your license?
Oh, I have my permit,
She doesn't.
but I haven't driven.
What do you want for your 18th birthday, Bailey?
Money.
What is it that you really want?
Like
More money.
seriously, money so I can get cosplays.
She wants a tattoo.
I do want a tattoo. That's also a good
Dude,
one.
you can get one.
That
now.
was what you wanted for your 16th birthday. I don't know if Pusa Studios is still in here, but anyone who's from Canada, we had this grand plan that we were going to run up to Canada for your 16th or 18th birthday. I forget.
16.
Because we thought we would be able to get away with getting her a tattoo in another country. But we didn't end up doing that. So.
I don't really know what I want a tattoo on my body yet.
Right, exactly. And you're too young. You're just still figuring things out. You don't even know what you like yet. You don't even know what love is.
I don't even know what tangy barbecue sauce.
Katrina, well, I gotta go, but I'm glad I was able to stop it. Katrina, I'm really glad you stepped in too. And really, we're only gonna go for like 5 more minutes, so you're leaving at the perfect time. If everyone quietly left on their own, right in the next 5 minutes, it makes it so much easier for me to say goodbye because there's less of you to say goodbye to, and it's less heartbreaking for me. It makes it easier just to turn it off when there's nobody in the chat. But I definitely feel like I accomplished what I wanted to with this mukbang. Bailey, how long have we been trying to plan this mukbang?
For like
Months,
since
right?
like 500 or 400 subscribers.
Yeah, we were
Not
gonna.
even. It was like 200.
Yeah, we were gonna do this for my 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
We were gonna do this.
It was like really long
So
ago.
basically, we got this one in just in time for me to hit my 900 subscribers, and maybe we'll do some sort of a celebration when I get to the 1,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping to get that within the month. Like by the end of this month, if I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. I guess we'll sign off now. I'll do the rundown of my stuff. If you are interested in seeing more from me, comments are always welcome. You can also direct message me on my Twitter. That link is in my description of this video, of this live stream. I have a pretty set schedule. I do streams on Mondays and Tuesday nights at 7:30. We do have a wrestling theme to it, but that is not nearly all we talk about. We do basically just chat about anything. Thursday is Thor's Day. That's where I'm going to be a little bit more goofy and off the wall. We're going to have fun. That's going to be a no topic specific stream as well. Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7 a.m. If you like squirrels, if you like cookies, if you like to just listen to music, then you want to come to my channel. Watch me feed a squirrel out my window for about an hour or so, and I play music in the background. You don't even see me, and you don't hear my voice. We do strictly chat, just in the chat box, and no anything else. NKM, I'm so glad you made it. Pure, thank you again, 2 times today from you. Cameron, very cool to see you. I hope you can move out of Texas so you can grow up.
That's Alabama.
Alabama, they're all the same. Just kidding. I don't hate the South. Please don't misunderstand. I love the South. I do. Florida is in the South, and that is my favorite state. It's probably my favorite state in all, even more than the one I live in. I do. So how many are left? Are people filing out slowly?
Yeah, it's 8 people.
8 people still. Can't you take a hint? I'm trying to end the stream,
Yeah,
guys.
leave.
Yeah, just
Oh, now we've got 7.
hit the like on your way out if you didn't hit it on the way in.
27.
27 likes. Wow, that's fantastic. Really fantastic.
Wow, that's
So
really
excited.
Love that.
If you guys want to see me do more streams with any of these other characters, I would be happy to entertain those ideas, and we can work on that.
You don't want to see me again.
No.
No.
No. Get your own channel, okay?
I'm
Get
going to make a
get your own
Minecraft channel.
Simply Shannon, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I'm guessing this won't be the last time we see each other today because I will be in people's live streams later tonight, and I'm going to guess that you're going to be a moderator in one of them because it seems like you are a moderator in a lot of my favorite streams, so that is awesome. So I guess that's going to do it. I really thank everybody for coming out. I was a little nervous about doing the stream, but it actually worked out really, really well. I'm really happy with the way today turned out. So, cheers, cheers, and we will see everybody again soon. And I'm hitting the button, so if I'm cutting anyone out of chat, I'm so sorry.